Hello everybody. Today we have a review of this 2005 Toyota Tundra SR5 Texas Edition. I've been wanting to make a video of this truck for a while. It's my dad's truck and I wanted to make a video of it when it was perfectly clean, but I don't think that's ever going to happen because it gets driven so often that it can't really stay in that condition very long. But the thing that finally made me do it, this taillight just got replaced. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The 2005 Toyota Tundra comes with your typical older style Toyota key fob. This one just has lock, unlock, and panic on the back. It's in this black color, which I will put on screen as usual, or I'll put the real name on screen. As you can see, the paint isn't the best. There's more damage on the dealer accessories than there is on the actual paint. You can see these few rust spots everywhere, but this, as you're about to see, is a very much a highway warrior. And inside it is a black interior with leather padding across most surfaces, but you do get hard plastic in some places, though it is very high quality hard plastic. These leather seats were dealer accessories, I believe, so might explain why they're ripped, because I don't think most Toyota leather seats do. I did manage to clean the interior, and it stayed relatively clean compared to how it was before. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up, let it run. It does have your older no chip Toyota key. This is actually the original. And your ignition cylinder does have an illuminator for nighttime. As you can see, this one does have 209,063 miles. Fires right up. This Tundra comes with a 4-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel, which is under there. Parking brakes located down here. And this Tundra comes with a 5-speed automatic transmission, which is column mounted. You have your tow haul button, or overdrive on and off button, and your gears are displayed on your gauge cluster. And Shift L allows you to go into first gear. So we'll go ahead and keep the lights on automatic, and we'll go ahead and turn on the hazards, and we'll roll down the automatic down driver's side window, and we'll take a look at the outside. I personally like the styling of these trucks. I like all the Tundra styling, but this one's no exception. As you can see, most of the paint's in pretty good condition, except for dings and scratches here and there. But for a nearly 20-year-old truck, I'd say it's pretty good. And here's that brand new taillight. You might be able to tell the difference between the other side, just slightly. There's a big old dent there. And these are 20-inch chrome wheels, which I haven't been able to repair that well, but I haven't really tried. On the back doors at least, you do get your Texas Edition badging and your SR5 logo. So we'll go ahead and turn off the hazards, and we'll roll out the window. And we'll give it a few revs. The Tundra comes with Toyota's 2UZ FE 4.7-liter dual overhead cam VVTi V8, making 282 horsepower at 5,400 RPM and 325 pound-feet of torque at 3,400 RPM. And we'll go ahead and shut the door. It's a beautiful sounding engine. We'll go ahead and turn on the AC because it's a little hot in here. To the left of the steering column, you do have your rear window control. Then you also have your mirror controls. Select left or right, center is off, and you have your D-pad for your mirror. You have your power locks, your window locks button, and all 4 of your windows. You also have your gauge dimmer. Your hood release is right here. On the driver's seat as well, you do get height adjustment. To the left of the steering wheel, you do have your turn signals and light stock. This does not have a headlight chime when the car is off, as the headlights automatically shut off when the car is off, but they are not automatic lights. I don't know how else to explain that. They do not change with the time of day, they just turn off when the car turns off. On the steering wheel itself, pretty plain, not much going on. You have your cruise control and that's it. On the gauge cluster itself, you do have your battery voltage, your oil pressure, tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and your coolant temperature. To the right of the steering column, you do have your windshield wipers stock. In your center area, you do have your shift L button, your hazard button, your fan speed control, your temperature control, your zones, which are manual, single zone. You also have your cargo lamp button, rear defroster, recycle air or recirculate air, and your AC button. And you also have your clock with your hour and minute adjustment. You have a 12-volt outlet here, which is also a cigarette lighter. What appears to be a coin holder. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe a card holder or something. two cup holders in addition to the two right here. Just this little space, which is probably just for something else. You have two dead buttons here, a little space here, which was probably just where something else would have gone on a higher trim. Two more dead buttons over here, a little space here where this stapler is. This is padded. You also get your two big cup holders, which I already mentioned. Then on your center console, you'd have your top level, which is you open it by pressing this button back here, and it just opens. And you do have a paper clip. I mean, not a paper clip, a clip for like paper right here. And then you have another storage area, which is not padded, but it is textured. And you open the main part of the center console by pressing this lever here. And inside, it's pretty big. We've got our owner's manual here. This is like tray for like CDs, I think, and that's about it in there. And that about sums up the front of the interior, and we'll move to the rest of the interior. On the passenger side of the Tundra, not much going on. You've got two 12-volt outlets, excuse me, and your glove box. All manual seats, by the way. That one's manual, and I'll demonstrate on this seat. You have your forward and back bar. You got your recline. Okay. I wasn't sure if this seat moved all the way down like some cars, but it does not. Put it back where it was. All the doors do have storage in them. Forgot to show it on the driver's side, but you can kind of see it right there. You just get one big compartment, not really specialized or anything. And this is supposed to be on the floor mat, but it's your special Texas edition floor mat. So it's supposed to be stitched right here, but you can kind of see where it fell off. But we haven't had time to put it back on. You get your lock button and your power window. In the back of the Tundra, materials do follow through. Still get your padded leather on the top of the door, in the middle, but all hard plastic down here. But your armrest is leather. This leather padding, the foam kind of degraded away, and it's just kind of flapping there. But we'll step in. It is a pretty roomy back seat. Ignore all the boxes and stuff there. You do get a decent amount of legroom. I'm very short, so not the best indicator. There's not much foot room. I mean, partially because of this. Not very much foot room. But you get a mat pocket. And it's a pretty wide bench, so I don't think you'll have any issues fitting 3 adults across. Do get your power window, your door handle, obviously, and ashtray, which I find kind of interesting. And then you also get storage in your rear doors as well. And since I can't really demonstrate it on the other side, I'll demonstrate how to fold the seats on this side. So first, you pull this, and this kind of just comes down like that, and make sure it's locked in. And you pull this up, and up comes the seat. Under here, you do have your jack for your spare tire, or any tire. You get some storage back here on this plastic thing. You also get storage hooks. That's about it. I'm not sure what this is. It just kind of hangs out there. I'm not sure what this is either. Looks like some kind of... That might be the strap for this, actually. I'm not sure. I've never noticed this before. But we'll go ahead and put the seat back down. And if you see any questionable stains in this vehicle, this was a kid hauler for the first 15 years of its life, I believe. And as you can see, this is just mysterious. The leather here is like incredibly hard and tough, and it doesn't move at all. Like, see the rest of this? This is just like solid, and it's like that on the other side too. We had car seats there for like 10 years or something, so that might explain why. You get a 6.2 foot bed. Get another Texas edition badge, and on the bed as well, or on the tailgate as well, you also get your I-Force and V8 badges. Get your fuel door, just pulls open. On this side, more the same. Actually, exactly the same. I don't know if I pointed it out, but you do get vents for the rear passengers on both sides. And that about sums up this review of this 2005 Toyota Tundra. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good day.